What's good, y'all? It's your boy DeMarcus J, back with another video. And this video is crazy. Kyrie Irving was just traded to the Dallas Mavericks. And I have a live look at LeBron. He found this out at home.
What the fuck?
For Lakers fans, I do feel bad. Nothing is changing anytime soon. It looks like they're going to be stuck with the roster as presently constructed until the end of the season. It's not too many moves I think Rob Pelinka can make. Back to this trade, however, the Dallas Mavericks are acquiring Kyrie Irving from the Brooklyn Nets for Spencer Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith, a 2029 first-round pick, and multiple second-round picks. This is exactly the type of haul I expected Brooklyn to be able to get for Kyrie. Nothing too spectacular. They did get some pretty good players in Dinwiddie and Dorian Finney-Smith. However, neither one of them is nowhere near the level of Kyrie Irving. They are great role players, and last time Dinwiddie was a Brooklyn Net, he was playing at a near all-star level before his injury. It'll be interesting to see how the rest of the season plays out for the Brooklyn Nets. I do not think this team is a title contender without Kyrie Irving. KD is basically going to be carrying the offensive load with a bunch of role players. The role players are extremely capable, as we just saw Cam Thomas last night. I don't care what you say. I don't care who's on the team. There is no way Cam Thomas should not be getting NBA minutes for the Brooklyn Nets. Every time he goes out, he plays great, and the Brooklyn Nets have to find some way to get him on the court more often. I'm not sure if this trade is going to lead KD to eventually want out. We did see where KD requested a trade this summer, then decided to come back and play. But this Brooklyn Nets team, they are just not a title contender. I don't think they have enough firepower on offense, as well as you don't know what you'll be getting from Ben Simmons each and every night. Like I said, you have a bunch of great role players, but no matter how many role players you have, you still need star players to win NBA championships. Now, to the Mavericks side of things, the West should be scared. Luka Doncic just had the Mavericks in the Western Conference Finals last year, playing against the Golden State Warriors, who were the eventual champions of the NBA. Now he gets Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is averaging 27 points per game this season. Luka is averaging 33, 8, and 8. But Luka has also had a crazy 38% usage rate. So hopefully bringing in Kyrie, they'll be able to lessen some of that load and have Luka a little bit more ready for when the playoff does come. At the pace he was going, I do feel Luka would have been burnt out by the time the playoffs came. I think the pace he's going at now would be kind of insane for him to keep up through the full season. However, he's been doing it, missing very little time in between. He does get a rest night every once in a while. However, the Mavericks are 6th in the West, only 2 games above 500. However, with the addition of Kyrie Irving, I don't think Dallas cares where they end up in the playoff seed. No team wants to play Dallas in a 7-game series. I can tell you that. They didn't want to play Dallas in a 7-game series when they only had Luka. Now, you can only imagine how they feel now that they have Kyrie Irving. We've seen him take the Clippers to 7 with Kawhi and Paul George. We've seen them get to the Western Conference Finals basically by himself and do everything he can to try to win the game versus the Warriors. Now you're giving him a legit second option. This duo is going to be something to be reckoned with in the Western Conference. Like I said, no matter what seed they are, no team is going to want to play them first, second, or even in the Western Conference Finals. They're just going to be too dynamic. Luka is already a handful in himself to try to stop. Now you're adding Kyrie Irving to that. The Mavericks will be giving a team everything and more that they can bring each and every night. Now, I'm not saying this automatically makes the Mavericks title contenders, title favorites, anything like that. Like I said, we do have to see how Kyrie looks alongside Luka and see where his head is. We have to make sure he's in it 100%. If he is, I do think the Dallas Mavericks are definitely title contenders. However, I think it is too early to say if they are title favorites. I think that's kind of a too big of a assumption to jump to as of this moment. We've seen Kyrie not be able to make it through full seasons, make it through full playoff series. So we have to see how Kyrie looks in the Dallas Mavericks uniform before we can talk about the long term with the Mavs. If I were the Mavs, first thing I would try to do is get him under contract to a long term contract, because I would hate for him to be basically a 1-year rental and leave after the season. However, I do not think that's going to happen. I do think they are going to get some kind of agreement in place. However, if you've seen, that doesn't really matter when it comes to Kyrie Irving. He has asked for a trade at every stop where he's been at. We've seen him say he's going to stay somewhere, and he turn around and leave the following summer. So if I was the Mavs, I would be prepared just in case. However, if his head is right, him and Luka are going to be something to be reckoned with for years to come. That's all, folks. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment for more videos. See y'all guys next time.